that our governor and I has called a very, very late election to replace Congressman Alcee Hastings. We worked very hard with the Division of Elections, myself as well as the Palm Beach County Supervisor of Elections. We worked very hard to figure out all the details, figure out a timeline that was going to work for everybody. And we came up with a timeline. We had the buy-in from the Division of Elections in Tallahassee. And the dates that the governor announced was not based on all that work that was done. He actually announced dates that had been floated early on, and his own Division of Elections determined were not going to work because we would have to start early voting on New Year's Day. It's for resigning to run, to make sure we had their buy-in, to get their resignations early, so that the governor can also order replacement elections for them at the exact same time. Amen. Now somewhere I thought I heard that he comes from the party of fiscal responsibility. So doesn't that mean that you would want to have as few elections as possible? Doesn't that mean you want to do as many special elections as you can all at the same time so that you can save some money?
Obviously not.
But hey, if you want to keep the other side from having representation in the legislative session, you can play with these election dates and you can make that happen. But you're depriving people of their representation. You're depriving people of their God-given right to be represented in their state legislature. We're still paying taxes, right? If we're still paying taxes, shouldn't we have somebody representing us? So I'm going to need your help, because at the end of the day, we cannot stand for not having our representatives in the legislature when they're redrawing those lines. We have to get them there before the lines are redrawn. And I'm going to need you all to help me make that happen. I need you all to make your voices heard, make sure the people in Tallahassee know what's going on. And I'll tell you, one quick way to make this happen, and to make it happen quick, is if we pass H.R. 1. If H.R. 1 gets passed in Washington, then at that point, part of H.R. 1 is going to deal with this partisan gerrymandering. It's going to create a new system that allows us to have fair districts that actually represent the population of Florida, not districts that are drawn to manipulate the system. So I'm so happy to see so many people show up today to try to fight hard to make sure that H.R. 1 gets passed. And I want you guys to just keep fighting and keep working with me, and I'm going to help, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that we have our representatives in place in time for the next session. Thank you all.